Selina, you had an exclusive interview with NIO's founder, William Li. Why is he so relaxed about what's going on with the stock price in the company?
Right, that's right. He was in surprisingly good spirits. I wasn't expecting that. And he was quite open to the fact that the company is facing an onslaught of challenges. It's laid off employees, it's delaying its plans to expand into the U.S., and reported its third consecutive month of declining vehicle deliveries. And he blamed some of the performance challenges on the broader issues in the China auto market. There's very weak demand. It's been exacerbated by the U.S.-China trade war. But investors aren't convinced, and they're worried that at the rate of cash burn in their cost base, they may run out of funds by the end of the year. So I asked him about this funding issue as well as what he makes of this record low stock price. Take a listen.
I think our investors don't understand our long-term value. For the standpoint of NIO, we have faith in our long-term value. There are complicated reasons led to the stock rise and fall, which is beyond our control. It's a very complicated thing, especially if there is a short-selling mechanism in the U.S.
But you speak of the challenges in the U.S. Meanwhile, the Chinese government is trying to attract the top technology companies to list on domestic exchanges. Is that something you would consider?
Now the Shanghai Tech Board is still at an early stage. We need to look into its regulations, which is also very complicated. We will consider overseas investors' interests.
So the money that you have from this partnership in China, you think will be enough to last you through the rest of the year?
Broadly speaking, we would like to connect the U.S. and Chinese capital markets. NIO has raised funding from global investors. We haven't raised any RMB funding, but most of the funding are U.S. dollar. Through the entity NIO China, we will be able to raise RMB funding in the future. As per the RMB fundraising, we definitely have a clear timetable. We hope to close the deal in the foreseen future. So far, we are on schedule.
It took Tesla 16 years to become profitable. How long is it going to take NIO?
You can't ask a 4 or 5-year-old toddler to make money. I think it's quite difficult. If you look at Tesla, it has been established for 16 years. NIO has only been established for over 4 years. I'm sure that we don't need over a decade to make profit.
So what are the plans for the United States? If you're not expanding in 2020, how are you thinking about the United States as a market long term?
I'm currently leading a team who's been working so hard, aiming to answer the question, what do NIO's product and service, NIO's community, mean to the U.S. customers? What is the correct way to provide service to them? We will start to provide our service after we figure it out.
As William mentioned in the interview, they are doing this partnership with a Chinese government-affiliated entity, and they're supposed to receive 10 billion RMB from that. So he's hoping that will allay some investor concerns. He's also betting that they will recover and they will get a larger slice of the Chinese EV market, which is projected to reach more than 50 million annual vehicle sales by 2040, with China taking the lead.